My fiancé is trying to ruin my ex-wife life after sending me a love letter before our wedding. My ex-wife 34 female sent an email to me 34 male, pleading me not to marry my fiancé 27 female. My fiancé wants to share the letter on her social media to expose my ex-wife, but I feel she should be the bigger person and ignore her. My ex-wife Lily and I started dating in college and were together for almost 10 years, married for 4. I thought we had a perfect relationship. However, around 6 years ago, Lily sat me down and told me she was feeling unhappy with our marriage and felt like she missed out on a lot of fun things in life because we got married early and spent all our effort on our career and finances. We are both lawyers and spent a lot of time on our law school, bar exam, etc., and got really high-paying jobs. She felt that she never got to live an independent life and find herself. I was heartbroken as I did not know a life without her. We went through a lot of stress during our marriage and could see her side. We split amicably and got a divorce soon as we did not have any assets or kids to worry about. Everything went okay for the first few months. However, Lily started getting panic attacks and went into depression after she started living alone. I still cared about her and helped her during that time. She was also diagnosed with BPD and has been in therapy since. We stayed friends as the transition was difficult for both of us. However, I tried to move on from her by going on dates. Lily and I stayed good friends for almost 1 year after our divorce. She asked me a few times if we should try to work on our marriage, but I had moved on, told her we are better off as friends than as a couple. I met Mila at our running club, and we really hit it off. Mila was much younger than me, but really matched my energy, and we started dating seriously soon after. Mila expressed that she found it uncomfortable that Lily was still such a big part of my life. I also felt I wanted to invest all my energy in relationship with Mila, and I told Lily that I would be distancing myself from her. Lily reluctantly agreed, and we stopped texting each other daily, and only met on social occasions such as weddings or parties, as we both share the same group of friends. Lily and Mila never got along, but Mila tolerated Lily for me. Mila and I have been dating for 3 years, and I proposed to her during summer holidays last year when we visited her parents' house. We have been busy planning our wedding and planned to get married in September. Everything was going really well until last week. I received an email from Lily last week pleading me to not marry Mila. It was a long email talking about how we are soulmates and meant to be together. It was extremely delusional, and talked about how I was just punishing her by being in relationship with Mila, and she has learned her lesson, and I should take her back now. It talked about how I would be abandoning her after I promised her that I would take care of her in sickness and health for her entire life, and my new marriage vows will be meaningless, since I promised all those things to her. I immediately told Mila about this and told her that Lily has crossed the line, and I would not only block her everywhere, but make sure I go no contact with her. Mila was very upset too, and started cursing out Lily on how she is planning to ruin her special day. Mila told me that she wants a screenshot of the email and sent it to my parents. They, of course, supported Mila, and told her that Lily has to be cut off forever from our lives, and I agreed. Mila wants to share the email on her Instagram and Facebook, so that all our friends would also see Lily's behavior, so that they all block her as well, and never invite her to any events. This is where I do not agree with Mila. I know that Lily is not mentally well and has not been depressed again since we announced our engagement. Lily has tried to reach out to me through my friends, but I had not given her a chance to speak to me alone. I feel bad for Lily, and I feel Mila sharing the post would only extend the drama. I also worry that my friends know about Lily's mental condition, and it would feel petty to hurt her, while I am moving on and marrying an amazing person in Mila. I have told Mila about all this, and she feels that I am still trying to protect Lily, when she tried to hurt Mila by sending that email. Relevant comments. What do you mean you don't know what to do? You don't want the letter shared, end of story. You are not the a-hole here. Tell Mila that you do not want it shared, and she does not have your consent to share a private correspondence addressed to you. If she won't drop it or shares it anyway, that's a massive red flag. Commenter 2. Yes, I understand her urge, and maybe if everyone involved was mentally well, I wouldn't feel quite so strongly about it. But since he has responded by blocking and going no contact, and the ex has a pretty serious personality disorder, attempting to destroy her social life feels like a dangerous move. I wouldn't want this woman around either, and I'd probably confront her face to face the next time I saw her, because I will not tolerate that kind of disrespect. But to ostracize her from everyone she knows could do serious damage. If she lost her entire social circle, spun out and harmed herself, I'd feel guilt. Unless she continues on and uses the friend group to try to gain more leverage, it seems better not to share. I usually don't believe in being the bigger person, cause generally it means letting people get away with bad shit. But he's cut her off. There's a huge consequence here. Let that be enough. Update 9 days later. I had a long discussion with Mila over the weekend. I know it was hard on her too, and I am sure I would also be angry if the shoe was on the other foot. I told her I understand her frustrations and asked her to tell me what is going on in her mind. She told me that it bothered her that I reacted so calmly to this situation, when I should be very angry at Lily and gone nuclear. According to her, Lily has been acting horribly towards her ever since we got engaged, and is now actively trying to break us up, and I am treating her with kid gloves because of her mental condition. She said that she feels bad for Lily, but what Lily is asking me was to destroy Mila's life and hoping to take her back. According to her, Lily has a successful career and well enough to function in every other aspect of her life, except when it comes to me. So, even though she has a mental illness, it cannot be as bad as everyone makes it out to be. I thought about it and told Mila that the main reason why I did not react drastically to the email was because after all these years, Lily is nothing more than a stranger to me. I have barely had a meaningful conversation with her for the last 4 years, and never really wanted to learn anything about how she is doing. It's true that we once shared a bond, but I have just moved on and have no time for her drama. My mind is filled with all the happy thoughts about our wedding, and I did not want to give importance to a letter from someone who has no place in my life anymore. I again brought up the topic of Mila posting the letter on Instagram to get back at Lily. I told her that why I feel it is a very bad idea and it would just give Lily fodder to continue the drama. Mila told me that she never really intended to post the letter online, and it was originally my mother's idea as she really hates Lily for what she did to me. She said that she cannot be as patient as me, and is really mad at Lily. She cannot shake the feeling that Lily might do something awful during the wedding day, and Mila is anxious about it. I told Mila that her well-being is my main concern, and we should talk about the letter to at least some of my close friends so that they can keep an eye on Lily. I called 3 of my friends who are mutual friends with Lily the next day and told them about the letter and also our concerns about Lily. All of them confirmed that Lily has not been doing well recently and had many BPD episodes. She had called them for help regarding that, and Lily's mom is currently staying with her to help her through the issues. None of them were surprised, as Lily has been repeating to them that I am only dating Mila to punish her, and she feels she has suffered enough for her mistakes in her past and I should take her back now as we are even. She has also said some scary stuff regarding Mila and how Mila is stealing me from her, and she is in a fight of her life. They also told me that she has been following every post Mila makes on social media using fake accounts. All of them tried to dissuade her from contacting me, but I guess the email was the final straw. I wish they would have told me sooner, but I can understand they wanted to protect Lily's privacy. I asked all my friends to please keep me informed if Lily said or planned something I need to know. I feel I was underreacting to the email, but now I am really worried about it. I talked to Mila, and we decided we should reply to Lily's email and calmly tell her to frick off. We wrote her an email yesterday and put down our thoughts. I wrote to Lily that I understand that the news about Mila and me was difficult for her. I wrote that my decision to get married to Mila is important to me, and we are starting a new chapter in our lives. I have forgiven her for any issues that happened between us in the past, and I hope that she also remembers our time together fondly and moves on to better things in life. I told her that I hope she finds a lot of support in friends, family, and therapy, but we will take a break from conversation now, and it would be best for both of us to move forward and find our own paths of happiness. I also wrote that this is my last email to her and to not contact us again in future. We are still worried about Lily, and hopefully the email tells her that I am not punishing her and just want to move on with my life. We are also worried if she might show up to the wedding, as BPD can be unpredictable, and have decided to hire security for the wedding. Currently, Mila seems to be in a good place after we wrote the letter together. I want Mila to understand that she is the most important person to me, and no letters from Lily can shake my feelings for her. I really don't know what the right thing was to do here is. It was not ideal for this to happen so close to the wedding date, but hopefully things calm down and Lily gets support she needs. Again, thanks for all the help from the community, I really appreciate it, and any further advice is also appreciated.